Viewers, it's been exactly 1 month since the Pahalgam terror strike. Right in the beginning, what we had seen was unusual opposition unity, the opposition standing shoulder to shoulder with the government when it came down to the response of India to Pakistan. But over time, along with 9 terror launch pads in Pakistan, that opposition and government unity that we had seen has also gone up in smoke. The opposition now raising some very strong questions. The question is, are they pertinent questions that need to be asked, or is the opposition playing in to Pakistan propaganda? All of that being debated on this edition of the Democratic Newsroom. Introducing to you a full house today. We have a consulting editor, Rajdeep Sardesai, our managing editor, Gaurav Sawant. We have my colleagues, Akshita Nandgopal, our new joinee, Suesha. Welcome, Suesha. Suesha joins the Democratic Newsroom. So does Anjali Ishtwar. Welcome, Anjali. And Pooja. All right, so Rajdeep, questions being asked by the opposition. Do you think justified questioning or frivolous? You're playing into Pakistan agenda. What do you mean? What do you feel?
I believe very clearly, when you're in a warlike situation or in a war or a skirmish, call it what you will, one of the things you have to do in public life is show restraint. I think restraint is a very important quality because it's a sign of maturity when you are in that warlike situation. The moment the warlike situation is over, you have every right to ask questions. The questions should be asked and the answers should be given in a manner that I believe should encourage mutual respect and transparency. Unfortunately, because of the polarized nature of our politics, every question is deemed as anti-national, and every answer sees a brick wall saying, why should we answer? So I think it's the breakdown of our politics that is reflected in what is happening post what happened with Operation Sindoor, which I think is unfortunate. In an ideal world, we should have had a special session of Parliament, I believe, like we've had in the past, where the government should have given us as much as they could within the constraints of national security, and the opposition should have asked those questions, and it should have been done in an atmosphere of mutual respect. That's what happened in 62, that's what's happened in 71, that's what's happened in 1999. I don't see why 2025 should have been any different. It happened even after the terror attack in 2008. I think we've seen a breakdown of our politics, a polarization, and that, to my mind, is regrettable because the public's right to know is weakened, and the world, therefore, will see us as a more fractious nation than we actually are.
Gaurav, do you wish to respond on this? What are your views?
I don't care how the world sees us. I care about winning wars, and wars have to be won when you have an adversary as deceitful as Pakistan, as a country that stabs you in the back, and you have a certain section of your leadership, your political class, that would actually ask questions that will benefit the adversary. I think that's really unfortunate and completely uncalled for.
So are you saying no question should be asked, for example,
Not when operations
I'll let you answer, Gaurav.
Not when operations are on. Let's be very clear about that.
We have 1 month since Pahalgam happened. We are doing this program 1 month since Pahalgam. Should we ask the question, for example, has accountability been fixed for the security lapses in Pahalgam? Now that the war is over, I'm talking post this. And if we ask those questions...
decided war is over before Government of India has decided war is over.
So we are still in war mode? Are you saying still we are in war mode? Is Gaurav Sawant saying the country is still in war mode? Is that what you're saying?
Operation Sindoor is still on. That's what the Prime Minister said. That's what the government has said.
I am asking you a simple question. Fixing accountability for Pahalgam,
your
is
enemies out to bleed you. Your enemies out to bleed you even today.
So please take on the enemy. Who's saying no? Asking questions.
No, you take on the enemy.
Are you saying
not with one hand covering your back?
Are you saying there should be no special session of Parliament where questions are asked? Are we a democracy or not?
Special session of Parliament in midst of a conflict with Pakistan.
Are we still in the midst of a conflict? Is the question I'm asking you.
We've been, you know, this Vaga Mombatti brigade has to wake up because we've been at war with Pakistan for 30 years.
What is this name calling? Okay. Why name calling? Why name calling?
Let's get this very clear. They were bleeding you in 1993.
So, okay, one second.
No, hold on. Hear me out. 1993, 257 Indians were massacred by Pakistan's ISI in Mumbai. We were at war with them. They were waging war against India. 2006, when 200 people were killed in the train tragedy, we were at war with Pakistan. They were bleeding India. We want to do galbaiya with Pakistan and they want to bleed us. Let's wake up and defeat the enemy first.
Look at where he's moved the goalposts. then you're saying we've been at permanent war with Pakistan for the last 30 years. If that's the
morning,
case,
Rajdeep.
if that's the case, you're saying don't ask any questions. We are an autocracy.
Okay.
We are an autocracy.
No,
How does that become an autocracy?
Not allowing questions.
Rajdeep,
Rajdeep,
I'm moderating this
When
debate.
did I
Please,
say don't ask
Gaurav, I am
questions?
moderating.
At least win the war.
I am moderating this debate.
thought we had
Allow
won the
me to
war.
come in. Allow me to come
Stop
in and
thinking,
also
just look at realities
and
on ground,
also bring
Rajdeep.
in our other panelists before I cut across
Please,
to
please.
Pooja and Akshata. I just want to get in, you know, my 2 cents in. And no, Rajdeep, you're never through. and you will prove it yourself in the course of this bulletin. But having said
I'll
that,
say something at the
okay,
end.
I just